5:31 a.m. June 7th. I'm going live. We are not gonna have any um what do you call it? Live video, but I'm here. Dang, I was looking for something to put in the background. There it is. Let's see if that one. No, that one's too big. Let me go back. You are capable. Okay, that is what we're gonna look at. Oh no. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put it to subscribers only. Do, do, do. Okay, there we go. You are capable. It is Sunday. This live stream is not something to listen to. I need watch time, so it's just a random live stream to chat with any subscriber that is on. If you have a topic, you can post it below in the comment section, and that'll give us something to talk about. I'm doing pretty amazing with my consistency journey. I have a streak challenge where I have 10 items that I'm doing every day and checking it off and posting in my community. And I have, man, I should get on my computer and put a link in here to the community. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get on the computer. Um, I welcome conversation topics. Even though I am demonetized, I do kind of have to be careful with what I talk about. But I, I'm gonna get on the computer and put a link to my community, and I don't know what else. I've been up for a while because I work at Amazon at nights, and I don't want to sleep. I need to sleep before work, so I have to be early up, which this is not early. I'm not just getting up, but I need to sleep before work. So if I sleep a little later, then I won't sleep before work, and I'll be sleepy when I get off work on Monday morning, and that's not safe to drive when you are so sleepy. I don't even know how to get to the what do you call it? The live stream dashboard. Oh, brother. I'm trying to figure out how to get to the area where I could even. I don't know what it's called. If you have a topic, let me know in the comments. Let's see. Ask Studio. Okay. Add a video reference. I am doing a mobile live stream. Where do I go on here to see the control room? I don't ever do it on my computer. It says something went wrong. Live stream. Live stream control room. I am live on mobile. How to go to computer control room and chat. Open YouTube Studio. Access the live control room. Click create icon. Find your active stream. Oh, okay. Let's see. Create. Go live. Okay, I found it. Okay. Um. All right. What is? What are you working on? Goals, struggles, etc. Chat with me. Now I'm gonna get a link to my accountability community. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm here for whoever wants to chat. Mm, 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 mm. I'm waiting for someone to chat, so I'm just doing computer work since I turned it on. I'm working on a description for this live stream. Where do I put the description now? Settings. No. Overlay for breaks. Okay, let's see. Stream settings. There we go. Automatically generate a vertical crop version for the shorts feed. Hi, D is focused. How are you? Ooh, good morning. Early for me too. I'm Central Standard Time, so it's 5:46 a.m. I think. Yeah. Okay, you're Eastern. Do, do, do. Nice. Up and early, ready to Get stuff done. I love it. I don't have any topic. I'm just chatting with whoever comes through and wants to talk about whatever's happening with them, goals, struggles. I don't know. I was up real late. I'm learning how to code with Claude. And for whoever doesn't know what Claude is, it is like ChatGPT but better. So after this live stream or during this live stream, I'm going to continue learning. Nice. Do you know about that? I'm brand new to any kind of coding. I have like 40 gazillion courses I bought on all kinds of different things. I'm learning Substack. I'm learning Pinterest. Um, I'm I bought a lot of mentorship for AI, but what I really want to build is AI agents to help me do stuff. Oh, okay. Mm, mm, mm. I am meeting my best friend today, God willing, to discuss our channel, which is Mieka versus Nikki, that I got demonetized because of this channel. But we're gonna try. Oh, let's see. Dia's focus said, trying to see what I'm doing after I retire in about 8 years. I won't be 60 yet, so I will need a side hustle. Oh, okay. Are you already using like ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude? I'm gonna post a, a link to my mentors community, which a lot of people. Oops, let me go back. No. Okay. I'm gonna post a link to, let me see, the woman that I went to in September. She has a really good free community, which it's so funny because one of my other best friends told me about her. I was like, oh, that's funny. But because I went and met her. Do, 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 do. She has 29,000 members. Uh, uh, uh. This community is very helpful. I wonder if I could. It'd be cool if I could post pictures in this chat. I wonder if I could do it. I never, ever, 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 ever um, use the live stream on um, the computer. I'm gonna see if I can screenshot something. Oh shoot! And then change it as my background from the computer. I don't know if that's even possible. Let's see. Learn how to make money with YouTube, sales, Skool, and or AI. Get step by step guidance, free resources, in a community that wants to see you win. Oh boy. I want to be very productive today. And I think I want to go to sleep at uh let me put another link in here. This is to my other community. Other community. How do I do that? This is where I'm making courses to start a school community where people pay you monthly for your community or to do your YouTube because I'm passionate about both. You're welcome. This one is my community. This is not the one that I put in every single description. This one is more for making money. Oh no. Why does it say waiting for okay. I don't know what's happening. I have really 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 bad reception in my room. I'm in my room. So when I upload a video, I need to actually take my phone all the way outside. Like that's how bad it is, which is crazy. Or if I turn my phone on and off. Oh, okay, thanks. If I turn my phone on and off, I'll get some bars on my phone, but like right now I have one bar. Man, I don't know when I'm 48. I don't know when I'll retire. Um because I just love doing hair. Amazon definitely the moment I'm having a good amount of money, residual every month with all the business endeavors, I will definitely leave Amazon or I'll probably go to 4 hours a week. They have something called Flex where you only have to do 4 hours a week and it's the hours that you choose, but there's no type of benefits. Then they have two different type of flex. There's another one that's 30, you have to work 30 hours and you're full time, so you get benefits. But people fight to get shifts. So that's why I don't do flex because they drop all the available shifts um like on Thursday or Friday and people got to fight to get them. I'm not trying to fight to get any shifts. So I'm staying as a regular scheduled employee. But I want to spend my time. I want to do hair and I want to be an accountability coach for my hair clients. And I want to have a better salon where they get a spa treatment, massages, like they fall in love with my shop and me and my hair service. And then they sign a contract for accountability from they even start my new clients. My current clients, I'm not forcing them to do that. Almost all of my clients have been coming like 5 years or more. I'm not trying to be too extra, but I'm retired from locks as far as I'm concerned. I only want women clients that are working on self development, taking ownership, working hard towards their goals, because that just drives me. I have in my phone a list of YouTube topics. I hope I wrote it down, but the topic, I have gone to high end lock salons before and it was worth the extra money. Awesome. So, like, what's the price of a high end and a regular one for you? Yeah, mine is going to have mandatory accountability coaching. So, I make it so you love my service, but make, you agree that you state your goals with me and what you're trying to accomplish in life, and then you tell me what steps you're taking, and then you have to do it or you cannot come back. Like you can't come back the next appointment. So it's kind of like pressured accountability. Like it makes you get it done. Because if you like my services, if you don't like my services, it don't matter. But I don't need a lot of people. I only want to do absolute max is probably 10 people a week. Um, when I have a higher end salon. Right now, I'm priced I'm priced high, but my shop is not nice at all. But because I have the skill, people come anyway, and because I've developed relationships with almost everybody. Um, like I love these people, and most of them love me back. No haters. I'm very strict, just like I am on YouTube. I'm the same way with any area of my life. Like life is too short to be around people that annoy you. And I annoy people too. Oh, things are cheap over there? I don't even know what's the going rate in my area. I haven't done any market research. There's an African braiding shop across the street from me. I don't even know what they charge. But I'm in Kansas is where I work. I think anyway, it's not a lot of people that do it, which is why I want to teach as well. Yeah, we're not cheap because we don't have a lot of people. Oh, that's cool. So what's cheap? Like for a wash, a retwist, and I don't know, a two strand twist or rollers. How much for a retwist, a wash, a retwist, uh, and rollers, which is my favorite. I love curly locks. They charge more here for two strand, which is my favorite, easiest style to do. My client wanted to come today after church. I'm meeting Nikki first. I do not like to do hair on Sunday, but they said I could do my favorite style, which is the two strand. So anytime you say two strand, it encourages me to go, and I do need money. So I'm going. And then I'll do their hair, and then I don't know if I'm going to eat before I meet her or after. Okay. Do you have do you have micro locks? Okay, she said she never curled her locks, but wash and interlock was 175 plus tip. And how long does that take? I don't really do. I only do interlocks on Nikki and one other client because it takes forever. I'm not okay. You have micro locks. Awesome. They're gorgeous. They're so gorgeous. Um, dang. You don't want to try curls? They're so cute and bouncy and pretty. Um, I want to train people to do micro braid locks, 3.5 hours. That's good. I could probably get it done. No, Nikki's hair takes me like 8 hours, but um, sometimes we go longer than we should. Um, I want to train people to do braid locks because I started three people's hair micro locks with braid locks, like with braids, tiny braids, and all of their hair looks exactly like micro locks or sister locks. You would never know ever. So I think that's the most affordable way to do it. Oh, you did braid locks too? How much did that cost to start? And did you care I don't know which one you have because I said like five things. All I know is I love locks. I love all of them. I'm not a fan of wicks though. 800. Is it not for braid locks, right? Man, if I charge 800 for braid locks, I need to stop playing around cuz that is so easy. It's just time consuming but easy. Yeah, but I respect, whatever a person's choice is, but I'm not doing them. Dang, if I did one let's see, braid locks was 800, took 2 days. Wow, that's awesome. I don't know how long I counted the hours for Nikki. It was like 30. Her hair was long. We measured her hair, but that was so many years ago. Yeah, I need an assistant. If I have an assistant, I would do the partings. I would start the braids, and then she just braid it down, and we would be done in half the time. I pay her hourly. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Like, I don't feel like it would cost so much to go to the African braid spot and say I want really tiny braids. I wonder what they would charge me. I'm not getting locks, but I think if they don't know what you're doing, you just want tiny braids with your own hair, that it's just way cheaper. But yeah, it costs a lot to get starter locks regardless, especially micro locks. Experiment with somebody. I don't start locks anymore. Um Easy. I could easily, oh my gosh. If I did I don't even make 800 a week at Amazon. If I did one micro lock a week, I could just don't even be at Amazon. And the health insurance, if I quit or resign, the health insurance that I have is 1,500. So that's just two micro locks a month. And I wish everybody that wants locks would get them. And I know a lot of people do not get them because of the price, especially the micro locks. And I do like for micro locks, most people with sister locks, micro locks, same thing to me. Yes, definitely something to consider. Um, most of them that I see do not get. So sometimes I think, but I would only do it if I had an assistant because I just don't have patience. I'd rather do four people than one person for the whole day. Logical, but yeah. Wait for. I posted a YouTube short with the rollers I did the other day. Did I do Friday? I think I did on Friday, so I think she's gonna take them out today. Um, I need to see those curls because I'm feel so happy. And it was the first time I tried two-strand the root and then put the roller on because I wanted her retwist to last longer. Usually I interlock the root at the top when I'm doing um, rollers, but I'm about to start doing ads. Ads to women that want retwist curls. I'm gonna buy rollers in bulk. So I'm gonna say in my advertisement they get to keep the rollers, and I'm gonna put some crazy cheap price because I want to um, incentivize them to come sit in my chair so I could pitch my accountability lock service club to them. Okay, Diaz Focus said, my hair is only shoulder length. I don't do that much right now. I like updos when my hair gets longer. Cool. Are they matured? How long did you have them? I love every length of locks, unless it's touching the floor. I love the journey. I love the patience of someone that gets locks because really requires a lot of patience to go through the different stages. I wouldn't say with braid locks it takes as much patience because the hair looks pretty cool from day one. They are a year and a half old. This is my second set. I cut them off and restarted when they hit waist length. Oh my goodness, wow. That's amazing. Nothing grows hair like locks. Nothing. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody does. Absolutely nothing grows hair like locks. People that's never, I'm not saying you, people that's never had long hair in their life, people that's never had thick or strong hair in their life, they get locks, it just flourishes. It just grows and grows. And from my 30 years of experience with locks, um, it also helps, like, let's say someone starts coming with like a dandruff problem. For some reason, anyone that I've seen that comes with dandruff, only one person, I didn't see a change, but it helps thickening thin hair. If you have thin hair, I almost every time I see the roots, everything gets thicker. It helps the scalp be healthier, less dry. I'm like, man, locks are amazing. Oh my gosh, I love them. Yeah, I I can't even see like move out the country or something. Even though I could still do it if I move. I don't know when I'll stop. I do not know, but I'm retired. I really am. I just want to do accountability coaching. Like, I just get excited when someone has a goal and they're working towards it, and I like to pump them up. Like, I just love it. It's so fun to me. But if you come and sit in my seat for 4 hours and we're just watching TV, that is like zero. It's not worth the money to me. Even though it's my job, I just don't want to. So, 40 women to start. I want to start. Yeah, I'm doing a monthly lock club. They get coaching, accountability coaching. They get into my communities. Um, they get a game plan that I make with AI based on everything they tell me their goals are, which I don't care what their goal. It could be get over an ex, which I'm good at, which I don't have to be good at it because AI will help me make a plan. And AI doesn't just give a generic plan. Like, I would ask it to search for people that's had this problem and help me make a roadmap and then action items, and they'll know it's my lock club. What can she do between this time and next time? Okay, let's see. I will start a second career, not real retirement. I became a mom at 43. I've got to get through college as a single parent. Oh man, you got this. That is not easy. Not easy. I was the oldest parent the kindergarten class this year. Oh, everyone's story is different. That is just fine. My grandmother had my mother at 45. So I'm thankful for women that still having kids in here. So I could definitely relate. Like, I am thankful. Your grandchildren are thankful. I was always the single parent in the audience while all the other parents, while most of the other kids had both of their parents in the audience. So I completely understand that. I mean, I don't know if you feel away. I felt away that they had their grandparents, they had their dad there. Everyone's story is different. I would have had if I would have found a husband. I'm 48, so I'm finally good. But up until 45, I was still ready to find my husband and have a girl. It could have been another boy, but I was still ready. Like, I believe you could have a baby as long as your body can make a baby. That's God's design. I don't care what nobody say either. I don't care, man. Oh my gosh. I don't care if I'm 48 and have a baby and my family and friends look at me crazy. I could care less. Bet that baby's happy to be here. Oh, yeah, that's hard. Mm, mm, mm. I love doing YouTube because I don't know. I'm not scared of the people that try to make you go with society's norms, and I don't fear people like at all. I do fear danger though. Like all of my kids were at work yesterday night, and I don't like being in the house by myself in my hood apartment. I'm scared of the spider in the bathroom too. That I hope one of them got. But I'm just not afraid of people's opinions. Like, who cares what you think? But I was not always like that. Dia's focus says, I want to find something that is so I can be more present during my kids' teen years. Yeah. What are you going to college for? That's exactly why that's exactly why I work nights at Amazon. I wanted to be there every game. I went to every single game. I was their only shuttle they had to go to. So working nights worked really. And when I was married, um, we did opposite shifts. Like I think it's so important to be at things. If you can, if you can't, then that's fine. That's life. My mother was always at work, but somehow I had a amazing childhood. I never felt like I went without anything, and I'm she did it by herself. I mean, I'm not glad trauma because she was always at work, and I think I turned out great, and I think I have good work ethic. So yeah, you could definitely find something flexible, God willing. There's like a mix to do. I had a client the other day, place right across the hall, and we spent an hour with Chat GPT or Claude. I can't remember. Which he doesn't use. I told him I'm not doing his hair if he don't have Claude downloaded on his phone because I gave him like a master class in that 1 hour, and it's like 100 different uh businesses we could start in that booth, and then a few of them you could start for like under $200. I have a degree in clinical lab science and an MBA in business. I just don't know what I want for my next steps. Your first step is to get Claude AI, and you tell it that. You tell it everything you just told me and click, don't even type it out. Click the little microphone. And I became a mother at 43. I'm a single parent in college. Um, I want to build an income around what I know and my experiences. And you tell it what you like, all of this. And I don't know if it has to be a business. I don't know what your personal, goals are. But tell it all your credentials, all your hobbies, all of your passions, and I promise you. And then you say, give me 10 of things I could do to be more present in my child's life. Um, and give me a brief give and always say brief because it'll give you a whole paper worth of stuff. Yeah. And then yeah, it's so helpful. It's like so let's say it gives you 10 items and you're like, and this is custom to, and then it'll give you 10 choices. If you like them, choose three. Say these are the top three I like. Can you tell me the pros and cons of them? And, you know, then narrow it down to one and then say, give me the action steps. What would it really take to do this? What does the timeline look like? Can you give me a roadmap? Explain it like I'm a 10-year old just to make it overwhelming and brief, no fluff. And then you could say, put it in a PDF form, and then you could print it and you could have a whole game plan for your life. Or if you don't like any of them, you could say, I don't like any of these. Then you could give it a little bit more information, maybe, and then say, give me 10 more. It would really help. Just what you said, I just don't know what I want for my next steps. It would really, really, really help you. Please do that. I use it every single day. AI for all kinds of stuff. It's so helpful. Oh my gosh. I mean, I spent so much time last night. It was so dang helpful. It's helped me analyze why I'm not getting signups the way I should, why I'm not getting views the way I should. Um it just analyzes everything. It helps me readjust my offer because it's like not even clear at all. People are confused. I'm confused. So if I'm confused, they're confused. Um, but it takes in consideration that I work Amazon, that I'm on a health and fitness journey, that it just knows everything, and it takes that into consideration when I'm working through stuff. It's very helpful. And a lot of people are scared of it, but it's just built into our lives now. And it's just the beginning. Whew. Starting my business will work better for me religiously. I'm Jewish, and we have tons of holidays that I can't really take off with working in a hospital. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, business is really great. And I'm positive you have skills and knowledge. And if you didn't, anyone that listens to this that doesn't feel like they can start a business, yes, you can. You can actually learn anything on YouTube. Anything. Like, I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I'm able to do barbering, but I've never done it. I really could use YouTube to learn how to be an excellent barber and just start adding that service. Or nail tech. I am licensed to be a nail tech. I could do that too. I've never done anyone's nails, but just the cosmetology umbrella covers everything. I definitely want to do massages because, man, for that too. So, yeah, I'm gonna learn how to do that. I don't care. I'm gonna have YouTube. But let's say I wanted to be a car window replacement person. That doesn't just go on YouTube. I could go on YouTube and search for how to be a windshield or car window replacement specialist, and I'm making because I paid the person like $250, and it took him 30 minutes. And he just has his truck, and he ordered the part. He ordered my window from. He went and picked up my window from a local glass window place. I don't know, glass place, and then he just came and put it on same day. Um, then I would learn how to do it on YouTube. I would go to ChatGPT or Claude, and I would say, "Give me. I want to do a side hustle, doing um, window replacement. I am brand new, never done it, but I've paid to have it done, and I saw how they got it done in 30 minutes. And I would love to get even just one new client per week. I know a lot of people need it done. Um, Give me the complete how to do it, how to do the business, how to actually repair windshields or windows, and give me all the resources in my city. I would give it the city and zip code. And I like to put stuff into PDF so I can print it. I would say make it a printable, and then I print it. Nice. You love used to do for myself. So for my religion, I can't add fake nails and I can't really wear nail polish because of during for the prayer you have to wash. You have to um you have to like yeah, you just can't. For purification, we can't purify through the nail polish, even though they do have Muslim nail polish that's porous. But yeah, nails look gorgeous to me on people. My nails are always horrid. My jobs are so physical. I'm not even at this point. Um, when I don't do Amazon, I will and I have a man, I will keep my nails done, but not. I can't do nail polish. But I used to go get mine done. I don't know how to do nails though. Like when I went to cosmetology school, we probably had uh half a day on how to do nails. Like they didn't really teach us. I love how everyone's life is so different. Like we have kids at different ages, we have different amounts of kids, we have different genders. I love it. I just love individuality, uniqueness. It's so cool. And I don't think there's a wrong way to have your life. Man, you're Jewish? I don't know a lot about Jewish stuff, besides what's in the first 5 books of the Bible. I know more about, like, Christianity. I was Israelite, um, but yeah, I don't know. I just believe we worship the same God. And I used to practice all of the Jewish, like, all your holidays, Day of Atonement, Feast of Tabernacles, Sabbath. I used to wear fringes. Not playing. I do not play with God. I mean, I'm not perfect, obviously. I'm a work in progress, but I believe God gave us all rules and we need to do our best to follow them. Yeah, I did not cook. I did not clean. I didn't do no work from Friday sunset to Saturday sunset. Um, I worked at the salon. Nope, I didn't go Saturday. um, Dang it, I wish I would have put focus on my phone. I feel so thankful that I was all three religions because I feel like I could relate. Even the people probably think I'm crazy. Um, it doesn't matter what anyone thinks. Yeah. Islam. She said Islam is closer to Judaism than Christianity. Mess up my live stream. I would agree and disagree. I think that I pray to the same God of the Jews. Because the Jews, you're not Israelite, are you? You a Jew that rejects Jesus? Um, because I didn't reject Jesus when I was Israelite. Um, so I'd have to ask that before I even respond to that. But I will respond to, yeah, it depends. Because the biggest thing is, who are you worshiping? Are you worshiping Jesus as part of the Trinity, or do you separate Jesus? Is the biggest thing that makes regular Jew. So you don't believe Jesus is born of the Virgin Mary, and all of that. So regular Jew, um, this is my opinion, okay? We worship. So from my understanding, Jews reject Jesus, um, which means you pray. We believe in one God, no Trinity. Okay, so anyone that believes in no Trinity, no disrespect, and I hope I don't lose subscribers. Just saying what I believe. Um, uh, I'm closer in worship to God to someone that does not believe in Trinity because I don't believe Jesus is God at all. I believe God. is the creator of Jesus. Um, so, with that said, I believe that Jews and Muslims pray to the same God. However, there's Jehovah Witnesses. Jehovah Witnesses do not pray to. They don't believe in Trinity. So I think I also pray to their same God. And even Christians that believe in Trinity, I do believe they believe in one God, even though it's the Trinity. And I think in our minds, we're all praying to one God. Um, I don't know if that makes sense, but basically, I'm praying to the God of Adam and Eve, and Jews, Christians, and Muslims all believe they're praying to the God of Adam and Eve. But Jews and Muslims just do not believe God walked on earth. Okay. And when I was Christian, I believed God was above Jesus, created Jesus, and Jesus prayed to God and gave all glory and all powers to God the Father, who he said is greater than him. Um, but Jews can pray in mosque because we pray to the same God. That's cool. And Muslims could eat kosher food and stuff too. Because Jewish people have very strict um like guidelines to their process of meat and stuff. Um, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Um, yeah, yeah, but Jews, you guys reject Jesus, and I definitely, my phone is getting so hot. I definitely do not reject Jesus, at all. I believe Jesus is a prophet, and God sent him, peace be upon him, um, to the people to tell them to worship only him. Um, and no disrespect to anybody's religion, but this is how I see it. I feel like the Jews reject um, Jesus and the Christians reject the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon all of them. That's how I see it. And I see it like when Noah said, get on the ark, people is like, you're no, we're not getting on no ark. That's just how I see each of these three religions. They're all, I believe 100% they're all from God, the one God of Adam and Eve. 1000% I believe God sent um the scriptures to the prophets that the Christians have, except I don't know about the New Testament. No, um, the all the most of the prophets in the Old Testament, the Jews prophets, which I don't know who you have. I know you have Moses, David. Uh, I don't know who else is your prophets, but I know we have a lot of the same ones, if not all of them. And then we have the final prophet that both of y'all reject. um, I don't know. I don't get disrespected. And I do follow Christians, and I follow. I don't know. I just think we should get along, but some people get irate and upset, and then try to tell you how to practice or believe. Like what? No, you can't tell me nothing. You unless you're bringing me Quran or Hadith. Like you can't bring me your scripture to make me think something because I just use my scripture. However, if you brought me whatever scripture that God sent to Moses and Noah, oh yeah, you guys have Noah too. Um, I would actually believe 100% of what it said. But if you send me anything from the New Testament, no, I don't know what's right and what's wrong. However, the New Testament is why I cover my hair. I just wish people knew. I wish people knew Islam better because they just think we're what's on TV and movies, which is so the opposite of what we are. Our religion does not teach the stuff they see. Just like Christianity doesn't teach what this government is doing to other countries. Absolutely not. Okay, she said, um, Dia's focus said, we believe Jesus was a Jewish man who underwent political execution. Jews believe that you do not have to be Jewish to have a part in the world to come. Jews only have the prophets in the Bible. If you're a good moral person, it's all good. Jews only have the prophets in the Bible. And do you mean the prophets in the first five books of the Bible? And I thought Jews thought they're the chosen ones and the rest, everybody else, the 12 tribes are the chosen ones and everybody else is not. Are you saying Jews believe if you're a good moral person, it's all good, or that's how you believe in coexisting with others? Thank you to the people that like the live. I appreciate it. My phone is getting hot. Um, do, do, do. Yeah, a lot of people I know try to convince me to be their religion that I already was, or they try to tell me what I need to do as a person of faith, but I don't use their book. I don't understand that. I'm not going to tell you what to do based on the Quran when you don't believe it. That doesn't make sense. Even though our morals really are pretty much in alignment because they are all from the one God. I love talking about religion. Jews believe that moral people have a part in the world to come. That would include people of other religions. Oh, wow. I did not know that. Very interesting. Whew. I have quite a few clients that um are, I don't know, that I'm just gonna say they're Israelite because Israelites use the Old and New Testament. And I'm so forgetful I can't, and there's different denominations of the Israelites because some of them are not like my what I was, but they believe they're the real Jews and the 12 tribes of Israel. The 12 tribes are the ones that are the chosen ones. So everybody from the descendants of Jacob are the good people and the descendants of Esau are the bad people. Yeah, I didn't know that. I just know based on what I've heard from people and stuff. I know what I believe about the Old Testament based on the Islam and stuff. Uh, but I'm not like learned enough to like regurgitate what I've learned. But man, I had the best conversation at work the other day with my coworkers. It was so good. I just love talking religion unless you're trying to insult me or the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, or any part of my religion. If you are insulting me, you're automatically blocked out of my life because I don't do insults. And why would you insult someone's religion on purpose? Or, yeah, most people think the other person's stuff is not true. Uh, okay, that does not require insults. And a lot of times people just have a lack of knowledge and it's ignorance because they don't know. Chosen just means being a light into the world. It doesn't mean Jews have anything over anyone else. So, Jews that I know believe you're born into it. Um, but I do know a man that converted from Christianity to Judaism and they accepted him. Um, but like the Israelites I know say you're born to it. It goes by the seed of your father. Born or convert. I converted. Interesting. Yeah, I know someone that converted too. At 13, they knew they wanted to be Jewish. A Jew, yeah. Ooh. Do. My religion too. Anybody could be Muslim. Mm-mm. It doesn't matter your race, your it doesn't matter your anything. What do you I don't know what you mean by are said to have Jewish souls. I don't think Jesus ate pork. I don't care what anybody say. I refuse to believe that. Peace be upon him. We believe all living people have souls, sometimes a soul. Oh, no, he didn't. Yeah. Why would he if he's Jewish and he's like, he's practicing? Like, no. Mm-mm. And I don't mean to be disrespectful. I feel like it could sound disrespectful. I don't know. I'm not trying to be. I just don't believe he ate pork. Sometimes a soul who was meant to go. I just love religion. That's why nobody can tell me anything. Oh my gosh. My haters come on my channel every single day and dislike my stuff. But you cannot stop my shine if that's what's supposed to be. You can't stop my remonetization or the whole thing could be taken away from me and that's fine. Like whatever's meant to be is meant to be. Like it's weird. And I was gonna go on ChatGPT and say, what is the because I feel like anyone that is disliking me, my video is trying to destroy me and my goals. And um I feel like they're my enemy. So I know in the Bible somewhere it says something about uh prepare a table before me and the presence of my enemies. I wanted to go to ChatGPT and say, I forgot to do it, but is there a equivalent for that in Islam and the Quran? Because if I could pray against them, I will, and I don't care who tells me to just forget about that. Like, no, it's very hurtful that people are trying to bring me down. I don't appreciate it. When I don't see what I'm doing bad to anybody. I'm doing amazing in my health and fitness journey. I'm grinding. I'm not hurting anybody. All I'm doing is trying to build my tribe, trying to motivate others to keep going. And I love God. Like, I don't even hate on I don't care what you believe. I don't hate on nobody. Like, I just don't get why people would try to bring me down or stop what I'm trying to build because they don't think like me. I want to be a multimillionaire and there's nothing wrong with that. And that's what I'm going to try to do. And if it's not God's will, that's fine. But to actually try to stop it is nuts to me. To a Jew ends up in a to a Jew ends up in a Gentile body. The life journey is to return to Judaism. The life journey is to return to Judaism. I don't understand. I believe haters hate their own lives. I do too. And they don't I but it's just weird. I don't get it. Like I don't get a lot of likes, but I'll get like 62% likes and 38% dislikes. But they come every day to every video and do it. It doesn't feel bad like it used to because I just turn to God for that, for comfort, for reassurance, uh and I just really believe whatever's meant to be will be. Um, and I feel like I'm doing my best to achieve my goals. So I'm on this live stream mostly because I need to get watch time. I just need to know, are they gonna demonetize me or not? Um, because I need to know what's my next path forward. I'm not gonna, if they demonetize me again, I probably would still do YouTube videos because it's the best place and I'm so familiar with it, but I'll just know that it will not be my main focus anymore. That's for sure. I'll be able to stop even worrying about anything because I could do all kinds of videos um on here. Like right now, since I'm not monetized, I could do anything I want, almost anything. Um, but because I still do want to get monetized, I am being mindful of what I say and do. And the disclaimer: if I'm not ever gonna be remonetized again, I don't even need to be on eggshells. Okay, she said. Dia's focus says, "Is Jewish soul sometimes ends up in a non-Jewish body? Every soul has a journey that God gives them. A non-Jew with a Jewish soul is supposed to return to Judaism as their life goal." Okay. I could see what you're saying, sort of, because Muslims believe every human being is born a Muslim. So we don't say convert. Convert means change to something you're not. We say revert. Revert means go back to what you were. So I get your concept. So when I'm talking to Christians or my audience here, I'll usually say convert, but anytime I talk to a Muslim, we always say a revert. Go back to what you knew. I mean, what you are. I just think it's so interesting. It's so interesting how we have so many different religions, but most people are of the three. And I don't know how people don't believe in God. I don't understand it because I just look at nature. I look at science. I look at anatomy, just the flow of perfection, and it's so amazing. Like it can't come from nothing, in my opinion. That is a beautiful concept of returning to your true self. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I don't know the concept of like the Jewish like judgment day, afterlife. Yes, and everyone struggles. That's right. I don't know any of that. I know the Christian stuff and the Muslim stuff for like judgment day, afterlife. I don't know. I know the Christian believes you need to accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior to get to heaven. I don't In a Muslim you have to believe in one God with no partners. Um I don't know if you have to believe in anything more than that. Um but that's not a straight path to heaven. You got to actually do stuff. But also the Bible says faith without works is dead. So Christians have to do stuff. I don't understand the concept of Jesus died for your sins, but you still got to do stuff. I don't know how that works. But our two religions, you actually have to do what God says, and Judgment Day will all be judged. I don't know how the Jewish concept of Judgment Day and the next life is like, and I also don't know. s- I think I believe most Christians don't think there's a physical body in heaven. I'm not sure. I just go based on people that I ask. But Muslims, we definitely 100% have a physical body, which is why I always say when people hear me talk about husband, I don't. It doesn't matter if I get them now or next life. Um, because in heaven I will not be single. And my husband will look better than any man we've laid eyes on, and I'll look hotter than the hottest women on earth. So, oh well. That's why I'm confident. I do, man. I'm confident, but I know I'm not, the society's norm, but it doesn't matter. Man, I just want to find all the women that need confidence, uh, yeah, and hope, and oh my gosh. That's why I'm working so hard on my health and fitness, which that's the way I'm talking about it cuz YouTube doesn't want me to be great with what I want to say, so I'm not. But I'm doing, in my opinion, pretty phenomenal. And phenomenal to me is no like inconsistency. Like if I have inconsistency, it is so brief. It is so brief that it didn't even mess up nothing. That's how it is for me now, but I can't even talk about it the way I want cuz I'm nervous. Yeah, everyone struggles and it's amazing because so many people struggle and you don't know what they're going through. People don't even know I'm so oversharing on my channel. I don't even share everything. There's other struggles going on. Like I don't share that, but I think you get rewards with God, with patience and prayer with your struggles. And when you share your struggles and, you know, pain points with everybody, it could take away from your reward with God for being patient and faithful. So I really don't want to, but I don't know what I don't know. I'm just doing my best. Okay, Dia's focus says Judaism doesn't have a real fleshed out afterlife concept. We believe there is something after death. We are judged after death. Souls are cleansed from the sins created on earth and return to God. Those who are truly evil are destroyed. Interesting. Very interesting. So, um, so we all three agree that evil gets its due punishment. I do, do, do. I'm probably gonna. We pray for our loved ones and do good deeds in their name to help the ones that passed, or the ones that are here, or both. Tip the balance for returning to God. I want to be around people that do good deeds, like past. Okay. I don't know. I'm just going based on my knowledge. I know that we have something called Sadaka Jaria, which means ongoing charity, because when we pass as a Muslim, we can't earn any more good deeds. However, if I like, let's say I donated $10 to uh, an orphanage, I would be in my grave still getting good deeds for all the people that benefit from that orphanage. Or if I plant an apple tree, but it's 200 years later and I'm in my grave, I would get good deeds for every animal or every beneficial thing that happens from that tree. So, Sadaqah Jariyah is ongoing charity. Or I have my children, let's say my children are Muslim, they're praying, they're fasting, they're doing good deeds. I will also get credit for what they're doing as well. They'll get their credit, but I'll also get credit because I help them become Muslim, and for their children, their children, their children. Or if I donate a Quran to the library, every person that ever reads that book, I'm getting good deeds even though I'm in my grave. Um, we try to show how they inspired good in this world. That's awesome. I don't know if that is in my religion or not. Like, can I go plant a tree for for somebody that passed? I don't know. I would love to go plant some trees for my brother if I could, and my grandma's. And my father died, but I didn't know him. He kind of feels irrelevant to me. I was just thinking of people that died, and my aunt. Oh my gosh, if I could and that worked, I would definitely do that. I need to look that up too. None of them were Muslim. I don't know how that works either. How I believe it works, and I'm not a scholar, and this is just my opinion, so don't take it as fact. And I'm speaking to you and everybody that listens, if anyone listens to the replay and the silent watchers. Um, I believe I believe a person that was not introduced to Islam has a chance um at paradise because they were never introduced to it. But if someone invited you to Islam, then I don't know if you have a chance because you rejected the truth that God sent to you. I don't know exactly how that works, but that's kind of how I think it is. Um, yeah, disclaimer, disclaimer. I'm gonna print out a disclaimer. I'm not a. That's what Nikki and our, because our channel might be more into. Um, we try to show how they look into it. Yeah, I need to look into that. Um, Definitely. But Nikki and I, we're gonna do a podcast on our channel instead of the weight loss stuff since YouTube doesn't want us to be great either. But we could talk about religion without any kind of flags or problems. However, our accountability and monetization with God is different. We don't want to come across as scholars, or it's our opinion, it's our personal experience, our research. But I am not a scholar, and anything we say or add to the religion is a huge sin. So yeah, I try to be careful with the I say what if I say something that I don't know. um yeah, don't, man, that's one bad thing is people, just because someone's Muslim or Christian or Jew, just because they say something doesn't mean it's true. I don't just take what anybody says. If I doubt it, I'm gonna ask for proofs from the books. Not I don't do opinions. I do what the book says. That is the real truth. Some people add stuff. Someone told me I couldn't pluck my face hairs, and I have so many face hairs. You would see me with the whole beard if I didn't do that. And yeah, I definitely looked into that myself. When I converted to Islam, I was married to a Christian man, legally married, had 3 babies, and they said immediately you have to cover. He is no longer your husband. I'm like, what? What kind of crud? I don't believe that. I think that was terrible advice. Um, and I did a lot of research on that. Um, but we were separating anyway. But I don't like just taking just what people say. And definitely not tradition of countries, because a lot of things people think is in Islam is a tradition of a country and not nothing in the religion. You can't add or take away to the religion. And that, for me, that goes for Christianity, Judaism, all of it. Just because society says stuff is okay, that does not mean God says it's okay. Like, are you serious? I don't understand that. But then that's why I can't relate to anyone that rejects the Old Testament, because I believe a lot of those laws. I don't believe Jesus came to take away from the law and the prophets at all. So tattoos, no. It says no permanent markings. Pork, nope. I still don't believe so unless you need it to live. If you're in the wilderness and all you have is pigs, yes, I do think you could have it. I think we're supposed to be eating fruits with seeds, but I don't use the Bible or the Torah. But the original one, yes, I would. But when I was Christian, I used the Old and New Testament. It's best to do your research. I can also ask my rabbi. Oh, I don't know what we're talking about to do the research. Yeah, I will do the research according to Islam. Can I do good deeds for those that passed or for non-Muslims? Oh my gosh, I hope I don't forget. I usually start my day with a piece of paper and then everything I need to get done, or when I'm doing my power hour chunks, I'll write down and tell myself this is what's going to happen during that 30 minutes of power hour. But I use my phone notes the most for stuff I need to remember because I would forget because I'm doing like a million things at once. That is why I'm trying to learn Hebrew. Reading holy text in the original language is a must to understand. Yes, you lose context with translation. My oldest son, I won't say his name, has a ancient Hebrew name because I was completely Israelite. I was completely Israelite, but he is like the most private person I've ever met in my life. So I'm not going to say his name, but it's 100% Hebrew name. But then uh, with my next kid, I would say I was still Israelite because I was Israelite till I was 29, but I consider myself Christian too because I believed in Jesus, peace be upon him, and the New Testament. I like to use a journal to keep myself organized. Yes, I think everyone should have a journal to stay organized with thoughts. I believe we should all have multiple ones. One for journaling and one for like I need to go write this down. Or I know some people like you maybe use it for both. But definitely a journal is so good. I am still not organized person. Even though I'm getting a lot done, my life has improved so much in 2026. I am just to me I'm night and day of who I was, but I'm night and day from who I need to be. But I'm excited. My focus is my health journey because I think once I get to that goal, a lot of people will have more. I'll have proof. I'll have proof that I changed my life, and I might be someone that people want to have accountability with. Yeah, that's my biggest focus, and that will help the financial goals. And I don't know why I want to be rich. I don't have to be. Like I want to just get to paradise. That's what I really want. But right now I'm like sweating because my AC's broke. They didn't give us no replacement. They should have us in a hotel. Yesterday my thermostat said 91 degrees when I got home. I don't want to have to deal with that. So I want to be able to do random charity. I want to build my Sadaka Jaria, my ongoing charity. You are doing great with the health journey. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope there's people on my channel that I pass their weight and they're like, oh no, you're not Mika. And then they get it together. Because a lot of people subscribe to people that are like them or can relate in some sort of way. So I really, really am trying to do better with life for anyone that has any of my pain points at all. Like I went through your pain point of single parenthood, raising these four kids, but not the whole time. Um, but for the three little ones, most of the time, because their dad went to jail so many years ago, probably like 11 or 12 years ago. He went to jail. My mother doesn't live here. My brother does, but he has his own life. He helped a lot. Uh, but we never lived nearby each other, like 40 something minutes away. Um, yeah, so I could totally relate to the single parent thing, like completely. It was tough. Oh my gosh. Even when their dad wasn't in jail and they were little and I separated, oh my gosh, it was so hard. So now anything I'm going through is like such a breeze. Now that the little one is 18 and graduated, it's like I'm in a whole new area of life. It's crazy. So crazy. It is weird. This is gonna take some getting used to because now the two little ones are driving all the time. I'm going through new struggles with them because they think that they could be door dashing all night long, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I need my kids safe, but they're not listening because they're grown. Um, and then of course the weight and this being a single woman, and there's just so many things to relate to. It's fun to me. And then the haters they just can't relate to me. That's why they hate me. But they're here because I started this channel based on, this other person's type of way of eating and stuff. And that's the whole base of my whole channel is people from there. But I'm my own person. And you're not the same person you were 7 or 8 years ago, or 20 years ago, or a year. I'm not the same person I was last year. And anyone working on self development at all is not who they were a month ago. And I talk about it cuz it's a little traumatizing, but it does not hurt any part of my life. It doesn't bring me to a place of disbelief. I have zero limited beliefs. And I'm talking to everybody listen to this. A limited belief is when you're overweight and you've tried for 30 years to lose it and you think you can't. That's a limited belief. Or if you are paycheck to paycheck and you just think you'll never figure out how to get out of your mess. Or you're single and you're not society's norm and you think you'll never find a man to love you, be faithful, treat you how you would treat him. Those are all limited beliefs. I don't have that. I don't have any type of limited belief because God is the greatest. God is capable of every single thing. And I believe in predestination. What's for you is for you, what's not's not. So even if you don't get your greatest desire, then I feel like we look at what God's prophets of all three of our religions went through. They all went through ridicule. They all went through, people laughed at them. They all went through crazy struggles, but they have faith in God and they were God's best people. So, how the heck should we be all sad? Because God tests those that he loves. And I don't think God is a he. God tests, I don't know how to say that, but I think it's okay to say he, but that's not what I mean. And I don't think God is a she or a he, but I don't say she. Yeah. I do not believe there's multiple gods, and I do not believe God has a gender. I don't know. Are you still here? Do you believe God is a he or a he? D is focus. I know those that believe in Trinity believe God is a he because God was a man to people. I don't believe God walked as a man on earth or is capable of going through a birth canal, or I don't believe God could die. No, God is genderless. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I don't my God knows everything at all times. And Jesus didn't know everything. He didn't know the hour, but my client who is one of my favorite people am very into, I mean, I know lots of people. I have tons of people that love their religion, and I love anyone that practices their religion. Like, I love it. And I love it when you want to convert me to what you think is going to get me everlasting salvation and goodness at the end of this life. I love it. That means you love me. But I'm not going to believe it, I pray. Because I believe what I believe. But dang, what was I going to say? I was talking about gender. I completely lost my train of thought. God, a man. Oh, man. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, that's something we have in common too, but all three of the religions really have a lot in common. I forgot what I was going to say about Jesus, peace be upon him. Born Virgin Mary. So we all believe Jesus is coming back to. Oh, I consider being live steps towards my goals, you guys. I enjoy this, man. I enjoy it so much. I wish I had a luxury apartment or a house in a gated community. And I was just a total live streamer. Live stream or I just want to be the coach, but I'm like for my people and my followers, it's like I'm your friend until we're not friends. Cause I've had some of my biggest supporters on my channel and in my private community just really go go crazy on me and rude as hell. Like, how are you going rude as hell on me when you know who I am? You know I don't tolerate that. Like, why? I don't get why you would do that. I will look at you in disgust. I'm sorry. If you're rude to me, I'm not doing it because I cannot be rude to you on purpose. If I'm rude to you, it's by accident, and I do sincerely apologize. Unless you're my hater. Which, oh, let me go on ChatGPT and ask. Because my haters is something I'm dealing with because I want to prepare a table. I want God to prepare a table um, for me in the presence of my enemies. I promise I want that. I believe God is most just. Um, and people just think God is love. Yes, God is love, but God is the most just. Okay. He does not like ugly. And if you're making this person's life worse, no, God does not like that. Okay, I'm going to ChatGPT. Let me turn the fan off in my 90-degree. And this, it's a blessing to have my apartment, like without an air conditioner or not. Like, I feel safe pretty much, like compared to other people in this world. I feel safe. And I think it's a blessing to be born and raised where I am, and my kids got education, free education. In a lot of countries, people don't go to high school and college because it's too expensive. Some people, heck, some people, man, where what I'm living in with no air conditioner is some people's mansion. And I'm over here not happy because I'm in 90-degree place. Like, this is someone's mansion. And sometimes when I tell people, other people in other countries is going through XYZ, there's no empathy. They were like, well, that's what they're going through, but this is what I'm going through. No. Gratitude. I need gratitude. I'm a gratitude person. And you don't have to be gratitude for me to be cool with you, but I don't understand how you don't have empathy for people in these other countries. Yeah, I'm working on gratitude too. Okay, let's go to ChatGPT. Let me make sure the volume is on. Okay, I'm going to talk to her. So, I have a lot of haters that are disliking my videos, and I consider them my enemy. And I want to know, according to Quran and Sahih Hadith, is there something similar to what the Christians have that says, God prepare a table for me in the presence of my enemies? Can you explain, say that exact Christian verse and explain what it means briefly? And is there anything similar? Just use Quran actually. Is there anything similar? Because I really do not like my haters. And I don't care if I need to, be the better person. I want to know what God says in the Quran about it because I know God is the most just and he does not like oppression. He does not like haters. And I need you to not be biased and just use the Quran as your source. Brief reply.
The verse you're referring to in Christianity is from Psalm 23:5. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. It symbolizes God's provision and protection, even when surrounded by opposition. In the Quran, while there's no direct equivalent, it emphasizes that Allah is the best disposer of affairs. For example, in Surah Al-Anfal 8:30, it states that people may plan against you, but Allah is the best of planners. The Quran also teaches patience and trust in divine justice, reminding believers that oppressors or haters will ultimately face accountability from God. In short, trust that justice is in God's hands, remain patient, and focus on righteousness.
Okay, I want to be rich, and I feel like when they dislike my stuff, they're supporting the algorithm to not actually push out my videos, and my followers don't really like my videos that much. So I might get like 9 likes and 4 dislikes. So it makes my percentage terrible. I'm really unhappy about it. And I'm trying to grow. So trying everything possible to grow my channel, to grow my school community. And I don't really worry about my haters that much because I believe whatever is for me is for me. Yeah, just give me a little very brief thoughts on what I just said.
I hear you. It's frustrating when growth feels blocked. But you already have the right mindset. You know that what's meant for you will come. Just keep focusing on delivering value, staying consistent, and nurturing the community that truly resonates with you.
Is there anything else in the Quran that addresses this topic?
Yes. The Quran often emphasizes patience and trust in God's plan. One relevant verse is Surah Al Imran 3:186, which says you'll be tested in your wealth and selves, and you'll hear much that's hurtful. But if you are patient and mindful of God, that is the best course. Essentially, it encourages you to rise above, remain steadfast, and let God's justice unfold.
Um, okay, different topic. I want to know what are all of the prophets that Jews, Christians, and Muslims have
In
that
Islam, the Quran mentions 25 prophets by
stop,
name.
stop.
These include Adam, Noah,
Oh
Abraham,
my
Moses,
gosh.
Jesus, and Muhammad, among
I
others.
said stop. You didn't even hear my whole thing.
Oh, I see what you mean. No worries. If you want to share more, I'm all ears. What else did you want me to include or consider?
I want to know what are all who are all of the prophets that the Jews, Christians, and Muslims have in common.
The major prophets common to all three traditions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, include Adam, Noah, Abraham, Moses, and usually David and Solomon. Jesus is also recognized in both Christianity and Islam, though viewed differently. These shared figures highlight a common heritage across the faiths.
Very briefly, what do the three religions think is going to happen in the future with Jesus, peace be upon him?
In Christianity, Jesus is believed to return as the Messiah, bringing final judgment and establishing God's kingdom. In Islam, Jesus Isa will return to defeat the false Messiah and bring justice, reaffirming monotheism. In Judaism, Jesus is not viewed as the Messiah, and traditional Jewish thought awaits a different future messianic figure.
Um, is that incorrect?
No, that's broadly
Oh,
accurate.
I wasn't
Each
talking to you because I was speaking to someone Jewish and they did recognize Jesus as something. I forgot what she said. Let me scroll back up. Do not reply.
No problem. I'll stay quiet while you check. If you need anything afterward, just let me know.
I'm scrolling back up. Don't respond to me.
Got it. I'll stay quiet while you take your time. When you're ready, I'm here.
Okay, so she said, we believe Jesus was a Jewish man who underwent political execution. Um, okay, I can't find it. I don't know if
No,
you.
that's totally fine. If anything else comes to mind or you want to chat further on any topic, I'm right here.
How do I get out of this? So you stop talking.
You've got full control. If you're ready to wrap up, just let me know and I'll say goodbye.
Say
Oh,
goodbye.
goodbye. If you ever want to chat again, I'll be here. Take care.
Okay, D is focused. You said no, she was wrong. Okay.
If you've got more
Oh my.
questions,
Okay, let me close this window. Okay, I closed the window. Okay. Iella said, "No, knowing Allah, His names and attributes should help you. Call upon our Razak, the provider." Yes. Yes, we have 99 names of Allah. Yes, it is correct. We believe Elijah the prophet will return. What were you telling me earlier? You were telling me something about Jesus, peace be upon him. Yeah, I need to learn the 99 names of Allah. Um, but I know a good amount of them, which I'm not about to be tested right now cuz I haven't I was trying to memorize them. Dude. But Allah it has all the attributes of the best of all things. And when I say Allah, I mean the God of Adam and Eve. We believe Jesus was political figure that was executed. Okay. So he's not coming back is what you're saying? Like he's gone for good? Okay, so you have that in common with the Christians cuz we don't believe he died. We believe it appeared he died, but he was risen and not died. But that's what I was saying earlier. Like I didn't even know about Trinity until I was Muslim because I just saw the order in the New Testament. So I thought there was levels to it. What did you believe before you converted to Judaism? Did you used to believe in the Trinity or were you Christian? Yes, Elijah the prophet will come before the end times and the final Messiah. Interesting. If I ever heard that before, I don't remember, so I definitely learned something today. So when you converted, what books do you use to learn your religion? I know there's the Tanakh. Is that different than the Torah? And the Torah is the first 5 books. And is the Apocrypha part of yours? Christianity, it just stopped making sense. Did you believe in the Trinity or did you believe uh Jesus was the son and separate and lesser than God? And is your family still Christian? Man, I was talking to my coworkers and one of them, he's Catholic. I mean, his whole family's Catholic, but he converted to the regular Christianity. I didn't know that was a big difference. And I was like, that was so interesting. So he's like me, believing different than my entire family. It's so interesting how we all think we're right. I love it. I just think it's cool. But I don't know why people get so upset with what other people believe. I'm like, I just think about Judgment Day and your Judgment Day is between you and God and nobody else. You're not going to be caring about what's happening to anybody else on Judgment Day. That's why I could care less what people do. Unless you harm others, then I care. Because what is wrong with you? None of a decent moral human being is not going to harm another person in any kind of way at all. Zero. Tanakh or the Old Testament. Okay. So I could when I'm asking her stuff in ChatGPT, I should say Tanakh or Torah or Old Testament. Because when I usually say King James Version, just because that's what I used when I was Christian. And then I say Quran, and I usually say Quran, but sometimes I say Quran and Sahih Hadith, because those are Hadith that are supposed to be the most authentic. Um, is our holy scripture all other writings or commentary? Okay. Man, I'm so happy you shared that you're a Jew because, yeah, I learned a lot today. We went and saw we went and saw the play David, the Bible version of David last week. That was a good that was a good play. And the major difference is Muslims, we don't believe that David did any immoral things to go get, what is it, her name, Bathsheba? Yeah, we don't believe that part. Mm-mm-mm. But we do believe in the Goliath and stuff, and the king stuff. Good morning, Big Galen Smith. I've been on here for 112 minutes, mostly talking about single motherhood, and then we went to religion, which is one of my favorite topics. Favorite, because if it wasn't for God, we would not be reading this chat. We would not be breathing. Oof. Okay, I have to turn my fan back on. It is hot in here. I'm gonna finish the chat at exactly 2 hours, God willing. And I say God willing because the Quran says you have to. Because I might not be able to click in live stream in 6 minutes. I don't know what's gonna happen in the next 6 minutes. God is the all knowing. None of us know what's happening next. As much as you think you're about to go to work tomorrow, if you work Monday through Friday, you don't know that. I don't know if I'm gonna go meet Nikki later. I don't know if I'm gonna do my client. I don't know nothing. I don't know if I'm really going to work tonight. So everything has to have God willing, which we say inshallah. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Gratitude, gratitude. Yeah, I turned straight faith based. Like my community is for faith based, but anyone that's there, I don't want them to feel like they don't belong. I feel like God created them too, whether they believe it or not. I believe they're important. It's faith based, but I want everyone to win. And anyone that doesn't want to win, that's their business. Don't care. Don't care. If you don't want to change what you're doing with your life, I could care less. It's just I'm not going to be around that. I just want to be around like minded people. Period. That's it. And I don't see nothing wrong with it. And I don't think God sees anything wrong with it. I don't need people's approval. Nope. And neither do you. To do what you do. To make your choices. It's your choices. It's your life. You're important. Oh, I made this picture with AI. You are capable. Let's go back on and see what I made it. Let's see what I said. If you guys have something else to talk about for these last 5 minutes, we could talk about it. But um, I'm just curious what prompt I put in there for it to make this. Oh, I made it a few months ago. I could search chats. You are capable. Okay, I have you are capable in a lot. Oh, siempre eres capaz. That's how you say it in Spanish. I did a chat with ChatGPT because I have a Spanish channel. It says motivational YouTube shorts. Let me see what I said because I can't find the other one. I said, let's see, let's go to the top. I said, give me 10. Okay, let's see. Why did it go to Spanish? I was just asking for quotes, but then it turned to Spanish. So I'm trying to scroll down to see why, like what I told it. 20 success and procrastination quotes. Procrastination is a thief of time. Edward Young. Success is not obtained overnight. It comes in installments. You get a little bit today, a little bit tomorrow, until the whole package is given out. Al Pacino. 20 motivating texts to send a women's group that are 40-year-olds trying to conquer their goals, be good believers, or need to be confident in who they are. Hey ladies, remember age is just a number. It's never too late to chase your dreams and conquer your goals. Let's go after what sets our souls on fire. Good morning, powerful women. Today, let's reaffirm our beliefs, trust in our journey, and take bold steps towards our aspirations. We've got this. Happy Tuesday. Let's start the day with gratitude for all we've achieved and confidence in all we're capable of. Keep shining, ladies. I'm about to turn these into YouTube shorts. As we navigate through challenges, let's remember our strength, resilience, and unwavering belief in ourselves. We're unstoppable. Okay, this is not a quote from there, but I hope you guys go and watch that commencement speech that I shared on um my YouTube post. I don't know what you call it, but it is so good. It talks about positive self talk. You will believe, like, if you're feeling hopeless, but you keep telling yourself how amazing you are every day, eventually you're not going to feel hopeless at all. I want anyone watching my channel to feel like they're unstoppable and capable of everything. Like, that is my mission. I have like 40 missions, but that's one of my biggest missions. I wish I could read everyone's brain to know what people need help with because I just don't know what anyone really needs help with besides the women in my community. Um, because I could address those things, you know? Oh, I like it. Good morning, superheroes. Time to put on your cape or at least your favorite hoodie and save the day. I love it. I love motivation. Okay, super short motivational sentences. You've got this. Keep going. Believe in yourself. Stay strong, one step at a time. You're unstoppable. Embrace the challenge. Dream big. Okay, 20 more, a little longer. You have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world. Don't let fear of the unknown hold you back. Instead, let curiosity lead you to new discoveries and opportunities. That's another thing. I am like zero afraid to risk. I'm zero afraid, like, I'm not embarrassed to try all kinds of different things. Oh, I tried something way different in my community. Um, which people is gonna think I'm absolutely crazy, and I could care less. I could care less. Either it works or it doesn't. Um, and it's not within the community, but it's in regards to my community. Um, let's see. I'm trying to get to where I said Spanish. Then I said Eric Thomas 10 quotes. I said David Goggins quotes short. My two favorite speakers, which I want to be. I would love to pass and be one of. I would like to be like 100,000 people's one of their favorite motivational speakers. I mean, I'm not joking. It sounds funny, but I'm zero joking. 50 motivational sentences with 4 words given in English and in Spanish. And that's because Nikki and I on our channel, Mieka versus Nikki, we had to recite out loud Spanish sentences with 4 words or more. So I made this list for myself. You can do it. Tú puedes hacerlo. Believe in yourself always. Cree en ti siempre. Never give up hope. Nunca pierdas la esperanza. Stay focused, stay strong. Mantén el enfoque, sé fuerte. Dream big, achieve bigger. If you want me to stop talking about, oh well, time is up, so I'm gonna just keep reading this because I pray that I also do not pass this life without being completely fluent in Spanish. And as you can see, I'm not even close. I am not even close at all, but I do practice a tiny un poco cada día every day. Um, Dream big, achieve bigger. Sueña en grande, logra más grande. Every day is precious. Cada día es valioso. Valioso. Keep pushing, keep moving. Sigue empujando, sigue moviéndote. I sound funny. Failure is temporary. Failure is temporary learning. El fracaso es temporal aprendizaje. Success favors the persistent. El éxito favores, favorece al persistente. Yeah. I will hire a coach to work with me on pronunciation when I'm rich. Okay, God willing. Even though both of my neighbors at my hair shop, we need to be practicing because one of them knows no English and one asked me to help her learn English when she's already so good. Yeah, we need to practice. We need to start talking. Success, fate, I already said. Rise up, stand tall. Levant, levant, levantat, levant, levantate, mantiente, firme. Actions speak louder always. La acción habla siempre. That one was easier. So I should go through these and see I want to put it on my Spanish channel. And embrace challenges, embrace growth. Acepta los desafíos, acepta el crecimiento. You are stronger today. Eres más fuerte hoy. The ones that just I can say easy are the ones I need to do. And then I need to tell ChatGPT, man, these are some hard sentences. Here are the ones that are easy for me. Give me more because I want to schedule out 30 days of motivation on my Spanish channel. Focus. Okay, I'm skip. Strive for greatness daily. Lucha por la grandeza diariamente. Love what you do. Amo lo que haces. I said that one 100 million times. Make every moment count. Uh, Haz que cada momento cuente. Dare to dream big. I don't even know how to say this at all. Atrévete a sonar en grande. Find joy in challenges. Encuentra alegría en los desafíos. Work hard, stay humble. Trabaja duro, manten, mantente. Humilde. Oh my gosh, that one's hard. I can't even read that. Trabaja duro. Okay, trabaja duro. That's work hard. Man, mantente humilde. Humilde. Positivity breeds success. La positividad en, engendra éxito. Be fearless, be bold. Say valiente, say, I don't even know how to say that. Adas. Oh my gosh. I thought I knew some Spanish. I certainly don't. Create your own path. Create tu propio camino. I know caminar is walk. Strive for progress daily. Es for esforzarse por el progreso diario. Make it happen now. Haz que suceda ahora. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Oh gosh. Mantente hambriento, mantente tonto. The future is bright. El, fur, el futuro. el, fur, fu, el futuro es brillante. Brillante. Action conquers fear always. La acción siempre vence al miedo. Courage over comfort always. Valentia sobre comodidad siempre. Keep dreaming, keep going. Sigue soñando, sigue adelante. You are your limit. Eras to I don't know why it has the accent over the I. Limite. I can't say that. Success is a journey. Éxito es un viaje. Make today count always. Haz que hoy cuente siempre. Oh, okay, let's see. Grow through what you go through. Oh, I love that. Crece a través de lo que atraviesas. Passion fuels purpose action. La pasión alimenta la acción con propósito. Stay positive, stay strong. Mantén la positividad, mantente fuerte. Believe, achieve, succeed, repeat. Crea, logra, triunfa, repite. I like that. Turn obstacles into opportunities. Convierte obstacle. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see. Convierte obstáculos en oportunidades. Chase dreams, catch success. Oh, persigue sueños, alcanza éxito. Find joy in simplicity. Encuentra alegría en la simplicidad. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, success requires hard work. El éxito requiere trabajo duro. Think big, act bold. Piensa en grande, actúa audazmente. Learn, grow, adapt, succeed. Aprende, crece, adapta, triunfa. Every setback is temporary. Cada contratiempo es temporal. Live with purpose always. Vive con propósito siempre. Embrace, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Embrace change, embrace growth. Acepta el cambio. Acepta el crecimiento. Oh. Commit to your goals. Comprométate con tus metas. Stay curious, stay inspired. Mantente curioso, mentante inspirado. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. Oh my gosh, my favorite. La gratitud convierte lo que tenemos en suficiente. Suficiente. Your potential is limitless. Tu potencial es ilimitado. Have a great day, everyone. You are